All right, for this one, I'm gonna need y'all to sit down because we are about to get deep. You feel me? Stop comparing yourself, bro. Turn social media off if you need to, but stop comparing yourself because you're not falling behind. Just because that next person has a good idea or they seem like they got some motion and they might be looking like they're doing better than you, stop comparing. Everybody's in their own race. Everybody's in their own lane in their own race and they're running. You know what I'm saying? You might be in the slower lane. That's perfectly fine. But you're still on pace to finish the race. So stop comparing yourself to other people. You know what I'm saying? Cause like you're not falling behind, bro. You'll think that like, oh, I see this and everybody's forgetting about me. I'm losing it. I'm falling behind. Nothing's working. Like you feel like you're being late to the success and that sort of thing. But bro, it's just not your time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not your time. It's like when I first started making beats, and whether they had the plug or not, I'm just putting this in perspective. When I first started making beats, it was like, oh, send some beats, we could send them to Young Thug type. And I had a very close relationship with that. Granted, I never sent the beats because my mindset was I'm not ready for that. Like I wasn't ready for that. What I'm gonna get a major placement, and I just started producing. I don't really know what's going on. I'm gonna get a major placement. I'm gonna run it up, and then it's like it's almost like a chase of that feeling again because you get all the way up here, and then once you get back down here, you gotta chase that feeling again. So that for me was why I was like, man, I want to get better at my craft first before I start sending stuff out because I know that once you do one thing and you do it where people can see, you're gonna have to keep doing that over and over and over and over again. And I don't necessarily think there's a problem. I just think it was just too early for me to be doing that sort of thing because I barely knew how to line the hi-hats up. Like I'm still trying to figure that out. I probably wouldn't have got the placement anyway. But just to bring that back to everything we're talking about right now is I just wasn't ready. And I'm okay with waiting because I know that the more you wait, the bigger the reward is. And that's all right. But back to the point of just being not falling behind. You're not falling behind. You're never falling behind because every day you get up and you go for your dream, whether that's your craft or anything, whatever you're gunning for, you're getting better every day. And even on the days that you don't feel like you're getting better, you're still getting better because you're learning the many intricate things of your craft. So like for instance, right now with me in music, I'm listening for things now. I'm listening for moments. Do these moments, does this melody talk and does this one talk back? But I'm doing that in like drum patterns and samples and certain things like that. Things that you wouldn't normally start off when you first start making music. But I can get to that level of thinking because I've done it so long. So it's just like that thing, bro. It's a Bruce Lee quote where he says, I don't fear the man that can kick. I fear the man that's practiced the same kick a 1,000 times or 10,000 times or whatever it is. And the beauty in that is because that man that's kicked that kick 10,000 times, he knows the angles of the kick, how hard he should kick because he's kicked so many times. So it's like you have to do that in order to perfect your craft. And then you take your craft, you show your talents in the most maximum way possible, but you have to perfect your craft first. And if you haven't perfected your craft, then you're not even ready to put your stuff out. And that can go back and forth. People can say that that can be argued. But my thing is that yeah, when you have a talent, go do it, but also make sure you're doing it in the most quality way possible. And granted, we all have room for improvement. We're all not going to be great when we start this one thing, but at least make sure you understand the basics and you can play off that when you get in rooms because even right now, it just seems like everybody's using. We're not even going to go into that. We're not even going into that. The topic of the video is you're not falling behind. So just think of that though, bro. Like you're right where you need to be at. You are right where you need to be at. You don't need to be anywhere else. The spot that you're in is the best spot that you could possibly be in right now because if you didn't make it, you have a whole bunch of experience that you could bring when you start over again. You know what I'm saying? And if you did make it, okay, you green. Sit on that, take that win, figure out your next goal, prep how you're gonna do that, and do it the same way you accomplished the last goal. But don't ever think you falling behind because you see somebody else doing something that you dreamed of doing, or you see this person doing that, and you just still over here doing what you doing. Life is like a DMV line. I know y'all have all been to the DMV. Life is like a DMV line, bro. You pull that number and you waiting on your number to get called. Sometimes it takes like 7 hours for your number to get called. Sometimes it takes an hour. Depends on where you at in your life. But just know that your number ain't been called yet. But once they call your number, what you gonna do? Get up and go to that desk. So all in all, bro, just wait for your number to be called. You're not falling behind, so stop thinking that. If you gotta take a break from social media, do that. But you are not falling behind, so don't do that. Love y'all, we out.